It's Perp back with another video, and I just got done watching episode 1 of season 4 of Snowfall. But before I get into this review and give you my take on this episode, I want to just give a moment of silence to John Singleton. Yeah, man. So rest in peace to John Singleton. It's extremely unfortunate that he couldn't see this premiere, but that's what I liked about season 3's finale. They really paid homage to him. I know a lot of people wasn't feeling last season's finale, but I really liked the way they just paid homage to him. That was dope. But make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at PerpMinder420, and let's get right into it. Also, let me know ahead of time if you rather me do reviews like this, or do you guys want to see some visuals. I will make that happen around season 3. I just got a lot of things to do, so I gotta kind of just do my review like this for right now. But if you prefer it like this, me getting straight to the point without the visuals, let me know in the comments below. So, man, we're back. Franklin's back. You know, it starts off with Franklin looking at this letter he got from Mel, and I think he still has feelings for Mel. There's no doubt about it. We're just going to wait and see where that goes. She is in this episode, but I'm not believing this whole, born again Christian Mel. There is this report. I think she's a reporter, if I'm not mistaken. I forget her name. I'm drawing a blank on her name, but I'll probably remember it by next episode. Oh wait, Bernice, I think it was. She just wants to kind of get behind the true story on what happened to Mel's father and who shot Franklin. So that's an interesting angle. We have Teddy and Gustavo working together. I think they are going to be kind of the introduction to the cartel. We're going to get a little bit more backstory on that. And I really think that there's a theme to this whole entire season. Franklin is kind of losing his power, losing his grip, not so losing his mind. Same with Teddy. I think Teddy can go this season. I think his wittiness is going to, or should I say his luck is going to run out. We're just going to wait and see, because even like what Louis said to Franklin in this episode, the more product that gets moved around, there's going to be more competition, and people are going to just want the money for themselves and whatnot. On top of this, with Franklin, you have the gangs going back and forth. You have Scully's people going at Manboy's people, and they're going back and forth and just killing each other. And Franklin tries to step in and tries to be the peacemaker, but that's just not how it works. Even Lee even said it, you need to just leave those two alone and let them shoot it out. But eventually, they're gonna come knocking at Franklin's door. And even Boosie, which is Manboy's people, he got laid up on a cross. That was the person that you saw in the trailer for season 4. It was interesting how he got caught up, but he kind of deserved it. He's always hated Franklin, you know what I'm saying? And Manboy knows that Franklin is very smart. He doesn't want to underestimate him. Same thing with Scully. Scully's not stupid either. But what's dangerous about what game Franklin is playing, he's playing both sides, because this brings me back to earlier on the episode where Teddy's kind of having a conversation with Franklin about playing both sides. But I think that's going to end up getting him in trouble. Might end up getting some of his family hurt. I think that's really definitely going to backfire on him. Speaking of burning bridges, you see Lee in this episode, and he really doesn't want anything to do with Franklin. He kind of just wants to do his own thing. They still are kind of close, but for the most part, Lee wants to do his own thing. He doesn't want to take orders from Louis, because Louis looks like, that's Franklin's second in command. He doesn't really want to be out here driving Franklin around, being a chauffeur. He's tired of kind of taking orders. And this all takes place around New Year's. So Franklin's like, yo, the door's open if you want to come to this New Year's party. And that's where things kind of go left, because, Franklin invites Teddy and Gustavo. And this is where they bring back season 2 stuff, where Lee still feels some type of way about Kevin dying because of Gustavo and stuff, and he blames Gustavo for that. And this is what kind of causes Franklin and Lee to kind of bump heads and kind of part ways. I don't know if they're gonna mend their relationship or if that's just dead. But what it seems to me like, this season 4 is definitely setting up some type of end game. Possibly season 5 might be the last season. Who knows? I think it should end with season 5. But I think this was a really dope, solid first episode. There's a lot to kind of break down and kind of speculate just from this first episode. Now Lee's doing his own thing. He's got his own crew. I really like that interaction they had, though. It sucks, they definitely stepped it up as far as performance-wise. I do hope that we do see more of Leon's character throughout this and see how he gets involved with all this, because he was the one that was protecting Franklin all the time, and he's just kind of fed up, and it sucks that they can't really work shit out. Maybe they'll work shit out by the time this season ends, who knows? But it really seems like Franklin is by himself, and you can see it in his face that, the deeper he gets into this game, the lonelier it is. And, I think it's very possible that Franklin could die at the end of all this, possibly. Also think that it's very possible for Teddy to die. Like I said, I feel like his luck is also running out. Maybe Gustavo, what happened to his girl? Will she pop back up this season? There's a lot of things at play. Power is shifting. There's a lot more players involved. I wonder if we're definitely going to get some more introductions to new characters. Who out of the main characters are going to die this season. I definitely think it's very possible for Jerome to go. I think that's one big player. Maybe Peaches. Let me know how you guys feel about this episode. If I missed anything. I think I covered everything with Franklin, Lee, Manboy, Scully. That's going to be the interesting thing also about this episode, is how's that all going to play out. Because even Louis said, when they were sitting there discussing about choosing sides, well, Franklin wanted to choose sides. Jerome wanted to go with Manboy. Louis wanted to go with Scully. So, man, Franklin's just playing a really dangerous game. And I think it's going to backfire on him sooner than later. But let me get out of here so I can go watch episode 2 and get that review up for y'all very quickly. So definitely let me know how you feel about this whole entire episode. What are your thoughts for the rest of the season? Till next time, I'm out.